It is 6:09. Welcome back. Well, Sunday's big game is right around the corner. So how do you stick to your New Year's resolutions and still maybe enjoy that game?
It's a challenge, but it can be done. New this morning, Erin Fields is here to give us some easy tips on what we can do to make the big game fun and stay on track for those resolutions. Good morning, Erin.
Good morning, Tim and Alicia. You know Rachel, you know?
Hey.
She's been here a couple times. But yeah, she's a Sanford Health registered dietitian. And I don't know if you can see her, but her dog's here too. Vivian.
Up, sit up. Well, there we go. Come here.
But anyways, good morning, Rachel.
Good morning.
Vivian. And Rachel, so what are some good, healthy ways that we can eat properly during the Super Bowl this Sunday? Oh, I mean the big game.
Well, when we think about enjoying some time with our family and friends, a lot of times we're thinking about party snacks and what we want to have. And the issue is that a lot of those things are really high in sodium, they're really high in saturated fat. And we want to be able to enjoy the big game while still having some snacky type foods. So I've got some different stuff here that might be a little healthier options. I still think you should have some of your original favorites, but have a couple different healthy options around so not everything on your plate is so calorie dense.
So what do we have here? Yes.
Well, I made jalapeno poppers. I cut them in half. I used a whipped light cream cheese, so they're a little lighter than. There's about 2 tablespoons of cream cheese per popper. And then instead of wrapping them in bacon, I wrap them in prosciutto. So that's going to be a lot lighter option. And prosciutto is so good.
It is good. How many of these can I actually eat, though?
I mean,
what if I eat the whole thing? Is that going to kind of cancel everything out then?
I mean, you might be feeling bad the next day.
Yeah, jalapenos do that to my stomach, you're right. What else?
So then we've got popcorn. If you're someone who likes to sit and snack throughout, I would recommend popcorn. It's really high in fiber, so it's a great whole grain. And this one's cheddar flavored, so that's ideal. And then pistachios are a really good thing to have out as well because it takes a little bit of time to shell them, and they're really high in some nice unsaturated fat, so really good, healthy option.
So make sure they're shelled, though, because that takes more time to...
They have the shells on. It'll take a little bit of time, but your hands will still be busy because a lot of times when we're watching something, we kind of want to be just stuffing our face the whole time. Our hands want to do something.
That explains me perfectly, yes.
Yes, me as well. Yeah. So these are a great option because it's going to take a second to open them and pop them in your mouth. And then, we all like chips and dip. So I've got some carrot chips here that I would do with the hummus or the Laughing Cow cheese. Scooping that up is really good. Stacy's pita chips are also a great option. These pretzel thins, you don't always have to go with the traditional tortilla chips. If you do like those, there are whole grain options. And then, choosing salsa, a black bean dip, or a guacamole base over a cream cheese or those really good bacon jalapeno dips. Maybe having one of those and then having a couple low-calorie options would be good.
And then if people aren't worried about food, what can they do to stay active before or after the Super Bowl?
Yeah, Vivian, can you stand up again?
This is your time to shine. Come on.
Come here.
There we go.
What we want to do on a day like that is we really want to plan. Maybe you're hosting a party or a huge thing at your house. You have to plan for activity. So I would say having your dog go for a walk beforehand. Maybe go to a class at the local gym. Plan something activity with your family. If it's nice enough, you can maybe play flag football yourselves. I think it's kind of fun to watch little kids do that. But plan some time to run around with your dog, with your kids, with your family. And if it's really cold out, what I like to do is I like to take Vivian into one of the pet-friendly stores and do laps in the area. She especially likes Scheels because then she gets a puppuccino when we do walks.
I love that. What's her favorite thing to eat, though?
Definitely whipped cream. She loves it.
Yeah, she tried to give her a carrot, and Vivian was like, no, I'm not about that. Not at all.
She's not a very healthy dog, or her tastes aren't healthy.
I know. I just wish I could just stay with Vivian this whole time. Rachel, we talked too much again, so we're out of time.